Let's talk about cramping. There's a couple of ways that cramping occurs. One can be due to dehydration, not enough sodium, not enough calcium. There's a couple of things that play into there. So it can be a nutritional or a hydration problem. And that's going to come about where you get cramps when you're out on the trail, out in the mountains, playing basketball, playing a sport where you're working pretty hard and you're sweating and then you start cramping up, or long endurance events. It's more likely that you get cramping due to hydration or nutrition. That should be solved through hydration and nutrition and better planning and better practices. Let us know if you need help with that. What I want to talk about here is cramping while training. So, one way I can get most people to cramp is if we sit down, stick your legs out straight, and then lean as far forward as you can. Put your hands on either side of your right leg. Pick that leg up as high as you can and push as hard as possible. I just got a little cramp right there. Push as hard as possible up and squeeze your quad as hard as possible. If you do that right now, 99 out of 100 people are going to get a cramp right here if you do it with as much effort as you can apply. That is neurological cramping, and that is not a dangerous thing. So when we're training mobility, when we're training end range of motion, if you get cramps in the tissue that we're training, we have two options. Option one is you can just deal with it. You're not going to hurt yourself. You will probably get very sore, like a muscular soreness from hard training, and that's okay. But you don't have to do that. If you are getting cramps, and I'm right here and I'm squeezing as hard as I can, ooh, little cramp right there. What I can do is this is where I get a cramp, so I'm gonna move back. I'm gonna reduce my angle a little bit and then pick up, push as hard as I can. So I could do that quite a bit longer and not get the cramp. And that's a fine way to train as well. So if I'm training in a position that's giving me cramps, I'm going to back out of that position just enough so that I can hit either my target reps or my target time and stay just on this side of the cramp. So you self-moderate intensity and angle in order to stay just on this side of cramping up. But if you mess up and you end up with a gnarly cramp, that is totally fine. It's not dangerous. It's not harming anything. It's your nervous system learning how to interact with your muscles at that position and that intensity. And the more you end up in that cramped position or just on this side of that cramped position, the better your nervous system will get at controlling that tissue and you'll stop cramping over time.